What's up, guys? Welcome to Grand Tips. This is my first time speaking. Hope there'll be many more like this. So today, as you can see the title, we're gonna be discussing tips on how to win jackpots. Me myself personally, I've never won a jackpot, but I've won bonuses, multiple bonuses. I've won like 3 times, and my colleagues also have won a few bonuses here and there, once in a while. We are not going to lie to you guys. Winning a jackpot is very hard, very hard. So these are the tips that we came up with that will be able to give you an edge to be able to win jackpots. Let's get it. Tip number 1: research your game. Research the game you're playing. Understanding its rules, odds, and strategies will give you an edge over other players. Go to the games that is playing for jackpot. Go through it, check it out. Look at the head-to-head, the standings in the table, the previous games they have played. All that will give you a clue on how to bet and how to place your team. Tip number 2: always set a budget before you start playing. Gambling should be enjoyable, so never bet more than you can afford. Basically, have a budget. You go beyond your budget. If you're going, give yourself a budget. If your jackpot is maybe, let's say, 100 bob or $1 to place the bet, go with it. Don't go beyond. Say maybe you're going to spend $5 on the jackpot. Don't go beyond that. Give yourself a budget. Tip number 3: take advantage of casino promotions and bonuses. They can provide you with extra money to play with and increase your chances of winning. Any jackpot that you're playing, I'm sure they give you chances and bonuses. There's some that do not. There's some that will. They see maybe you place a certain number of tickets, you get another ticket extra. You see, things like those, take advantage of them because you never know. Maybe the one that they're giving you extra is the winning ticket. Tip number 4: join a group. I repeat, join a players club or loyalty program. With this, what they're trying to mean is that join groups where they will be able to give you bonuses, cash. They'll give you packs, exclusive packs for you to be able to use, to play with, to be able to bet your tickets, and with that they'll be able to increase your chance of winning. So we go to tip number 5: play the maximum bet whenever possible. Some jackpots can only be won if you bet the maximum amount, so keep that in mind. With this, it varies with the betting site that you're using, because there's some betting sites that you can play with minimum. Maybe the teams that you choose, you can choose. If it's 17, maybe you choose 13, you can still win a certain jackpot amount. Certainly, for example, Sportpesa. If you have ever heard of Sportpesa is a betting site in Eastern Africa. They have the biggest jackpot so far currently I know of in Africa, almost over 300 million. But its games are 17 games, but you can play 13 games and there's still a jackpot for 13 games. So that's actually good because you can still win some money with it. Tip number 6: don't forget to take breaks. It's important to stay focused and maintain a clear mind when playing, so step away from the game you are. For example, what tip number 6 basically is meaning is that if you find a game like, for example, Tottenham-Liverpool, you see that game is hard. Let's be honest. That game is difficult. So a game like that one, you'll have to sit back, because if you look at the head-to-head, Liverpool has won the most. If we are talking about this 2023-2024 season, currently, if the game that has passed, the Tottenham that won 2-1, if you are betting it, a lot of people would have chosen Liverpool because Liverpool has a higher side and it has won more. But since Tottenham has been in form, Tottenham won. So this one is just take break. Any game that will confuse you, just step back, relax. You can even inquire from your friends and everything, but just relax, deep breaths, then choose your answer. Choose the team that you're going with. Tip number 7: find a game with a high jackpot. The bigger the prize, the more exciting the win. Okay, this is just for emotions. It's just playing with your emotions. But anyway, guys, when you're playing a jackpot or you're betting, let's just say you're betting, you always want the higher amount. True or false? You always want the bigger amount because the economy right now is bad. Wherever you are, economy it's bad. So you want the bigger the amount. So just go for the bigger prize. Tip number 8, practice patience. Jackpots are not won every day. I repeat, jackpots are not won every day. So don't give up. If you haven't hit one yet, your time will come. These are the for people who lose faith easily. Honestly, I'm also there. Sometimes you might have placed a bet every single weekend. You just bet, you never win. You don't even win a bonus. You lose hope. You see as if you're losing money. But patience pays. Just be patient, bet with it. And that's why we go back to tip, I think it was tip number 2, where it says always set a budget before you play. And I will always go back to tip number 2. If you set a budget, you'll never feel as if you're wasting money. On the tip number 8, practice patience. Be patient and your time will come. Tip number 9, consider playing progressive jackpots games. These have increasing jackpots that can reach life changing. These are just play jackpots that they might change your life. Don't play almost these small jackpots. Let's say, I won't badmouth any site or anything, but there are some jackpots that are maybe in Kenya shillings 100,000. Honestly, if you turn that into US dollars, that's $1,000. That is not life-changing money. Yeah, you can do something, but it's not life-changing. So go for bigger jackpots. Tip number 10, finally, use a betting strategy that suits you. Always bet the way you want. And I think this one is mostly crucial, because let me give you an example on tip number 10. You might be betting with your friend, and then I'll just go back to maybe La Liga. Let's say La Liga, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Then your friend says Real Madrid, and then you have placed Barcelona. You see, you'll change because your friend has placed Real Madrid. So you'll be like, this guy, maybe Real Madrid might actually win, so let me go with this. But you never know. God's turn to bless you, it's your turn. When God decides he's blessing you. So never bet with someone. Use your own strategy. Use your own way. Let your friend bet his own style. You have your own strategy. You never know. Maybe your strategy that he's using is going to the one going to win. Maybe his is going to win. Maybe yours is going to give you a bonus someday. But tip number 10, some players like to increase their bets after win. Others prefer a more constructive approach. Look for your own strategy, and yeah, you'll get there. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Hope my English has been perfect. Kindly comment